Recently, I've been browsing the web for information on a Chinese PvZ animated series called Let the Peas Fly, which I spoke about in more detail in my last video. But whilst researching, I accidentally stumbled across a video featuring Crazy Dave with a shotgun. As any curious person would do, I clicked on the video and realized this video covered a knockoff Plants vs. Zombies game, which is still available today on the Google Play Store. And once I caught a glimpse of the gameplay,
疯狂大夫都加入战斗了，呵呵，你也想吃枪子儿吗？玩哦！
yeah, we're making a video on this. Brando Xiao, or otherwise known as Pea Shooter in English, was uploaded to the Google Play Store only over a month ago at the time of recording this. Why did they call it Pea Shooter? I don't even know. The game was created by Domineering Game, great name by the way, and has only received roughly 100 downloads, which seems to be a trend amongst their other 5,000 games, and apparently the game genre is casual, which is, safe to say, debatable. Booting up the game, it immediately throws you into the world map, with every level being the same. Oh, never mind, they fixed it. Then, this rodent begins talking to me in Chinese. I'm assuming you are the so-called Pea Shooter the game's title's been telling me about. Translating the first text box lets us understand that this green snotball lives here. Have you considered moving? He then tells us to go and beat up this zombie holding a basketball, I guess. And wow, this is familiar. Our cast of plants fills the bottom row of the screen, with us only having access to Snot Shooter and the Mexican pistachio. This grass tile begins to talk to us about placing our first plant, and in doing so, he then tells us to do it again on the same tile. I don't know what experience you have, Mr. Grass Tile, but I'm pretty sure that's not how the game works. Despite being confused, I followed his instruction and... Who are you? Okay, so something I've been hiding from you guys is that this isn't your typical plant, shoot, zombie, win game type of PvZ game. I mean, it kind of is, but in this game, having more than one of the same plant allows you to combine and evolve your plants to their next form. Yes, next form, not final form, because these guys can turn into a lot more than just Snot Shooter 2.0. Another thing about this game is that it takes a last stand form of gameplay from PvZ 1, where you're given a set amount of sun, having to carefully choose what to plant and upgrade before the zombie attack, as well as only having to defend one lane. Yet, this is the only path the zombies walk on for some reason. So I placed the Mexican pistachio on the front lines, and good god, what happened to you, imp? The level ends pretty quick with my evolved pile of mucus, and I received 3 stars! Wait a minute. I don't think that jingle belongs to you, Pea Shooter. The green dude then tells me we should go gamble, so I swiftly accepted his offer, and whilst praying I would hit the jackpot, I instead got a patch of mud. Before heading to the next level, I decided to visit the almanac, and oh my god, what happened to you all? It seems like someone got a bit hungry and ate half of melon pulse. Chomper looks a bit too happy to see me. Colonel Corn looks like he should be put away in an asylum, and Potato Mind looks like he's just had a lobotomy. Moving on to level 2, I realized I had 2 members of the mariachi band, and decided to evolve my Mexican pistachio. He looks like a chicken nugget with a mustache. I began the level and realized I placed my spikeweed away at the front, which I would later regret because, oh my goodness, chicken nugget man, I am so sorry. Entering level 3, I was stopped by, I am very sorry for insulting you earlier. So I happily accepted his helping hand, and holy Pea Shooter, look at him go. After beating the level, I was rewarded with a shotgun. Pea Shooter tells me that we've received a piece of equipment. I think I'd call it more than that. Clicking on this frying pan, we see... Oh, hell no. Oh, Dave. What happened to you, bud? So in this game, Crazy Dave is referred to as Bob, and can also shoot a shotgun. Giving Bob the shotgun, he says nothing. Just ominously staring in 2 different locations. We begin level 4 with another mega evolved plant, and it appears the chicken nugget has become a Viking. I decline his offer in helping me, which I probably should have said yes to because, oh my goodness. I don't think that belongs to you either. Retrying the level, I gave in and accepted his help, all for the cost of watching an ad.
Hi everyone, it's me.
Who are you? The level became a lot easier and we beat it without much hassle, rewarding us with a torn tank top and a hula skirt. Moving on to level 5, that's not even a plant anymore. That's literally... That's a rocket launcher, dude.
Hi.
Realizing I now had 2 spikeweeds, I decided to evolve them, transforming into a Roomba with a tiara. With my rocket launcher Holt, I was ready to start the level until suddenly crazy Bob appeared in the bottom left with the shotgun. You alright, Bob? Jesus! So Bob in this game lets you shoot every so often with any desired weapon you give him. I guess the plants weren't enough of a defense for him. As we approached the end of the level, I was feeling pretty good. All until this jelly bean riding a metal snake showed up. I guess level 5 was apparently a boss fight against Zomboss, with him being able to release fireballs the same way he did in the original game. But this one is cooler because he also has an electric ball. We beat him pretty easily considering Bob had an actual gun, and once heading back to the world map, P-Shooter told me to go gamble again. You're really not helping me cure my addiction. Opening this very obviously vase breaker inspired chest, we receive a water gun, which apparently does double the amount of damage his shotgun does. I then decide to gamble an incy-wincy bit more and legendary burning tree stump. I'm in flow state now. Come on, let's go again. Oh my goodness. Legendary watermelon hand. I moved on to level 6 with my new cast of bootleg plants and what the hell are you? With my 2 melons I somehow received, I went ahead and evolved legendary watermelon hand and he turned into... That's literally just melon pulse. I went ahead and planted everything else and my setup was looking pretty unstoppable. All thanks to Bob with his super soaker. Fast forwarding a little bit, level 7 offered me this corn shuttle station. The whole of the NBA showed up and started to overpower the team, but then I was told to watch an ad to receive an ice cream, and all of a sudden a blazing tornado set the Lakers back all the way to the beginning. Very poor performance, lads. Entering level 8, I noticed something I've missed in every other level so far. When placing a plant on the lawn, a few other plants begin to glow as if they were selected somehow. Originally, I just passed this off as a bug because, you know, the game was a knockoff and whatnot, but I decided to drag the Mexican pistachio towards my evolved pea shooter and holy shit, you can combine them. Wait a minute, hold on. You're telling me I could make brand new plants by just merging different plants together? Oh my god, this game actually got so cool. So as you would in this situation, I began to drag every plant on my screen to try and create the most cursed amalgamation I could think of, which is when I dragged this pea shooter towards my spikeweed and I just created cactus. I then dragged another spikeweed towards my other Mexican nut and dude, that's literally Injurian from PvZ 2. I was having way too much fun combining plants that I forgot I still have to beat the level. So I went ahead and destroyed everything with this unstoppable lineup, along with Bob's help. I moved on to level 9 and okay, this is just getting ridiculous now. I declined that blazing monstrosity as I thought I could probably make my own overpowered plant. If I take pea shooter and combine it with torchwood, I'll get... Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know what I thought would happen. I then combined legendary melon hand, or whatever his name was, with Snopey and created wintermelon hand. Pult. After making another Injurian, I realized I could add another spikeweed, so I did just that, and oh no, please turn back. Noticing Fire Pea could combine with Potato Mine, I combined the two, and that's just a guy. That's not even a pea shooter anymore. But anyway, with this crazy loadout, I went ahead and beat the level pretty easily, especially with Bomberman on the team, but there was the first 9 levels of pea shooter, I guess. There's so much more to this game I couldn't fit in this video, but if you guys want me to continue this game to see what other bosses or combinations are possible in this PvZ knockoff,
Hey, it's me, Goku!
do let me know by leaving a comment below, or just showing your support by leaving a like on the video. And if you want to see more weird PvZ Chinese content, check out this video.